This is GridLock Command, our parking impact intelligence system for Bengaluru traffic police. Before entering the dashboard, we start with the raw problem: parking violations accumulating across Upper over multiple months. These points are not just fines on a map. Repeated parking blocks road space, slows movement, and creates enforcement pressure. GridLock Command converts this violation activity into ranked, explainable hotspots for action. We begin at GridLock Command, 2 role-based entries for traffic operations. Admin gets the full city command center, so we log in to review Bengaluru-wide enforcement intelligence. This landing page frames the mission clearly: move beyond raw challan counts and focus on traffic impact, patrol planning, officer feedback, and escalation. The command center gives the admin a citywide operational view. It shows total hotspots, structural issues, patrol-responsive locations, seasonal patterns, assignments, and escalation count. The map highlights the highest enforcement priority clusters, while the right panel lists the top locations by impact per officer hour. Officers can filter by station, class, route, or escalation need, and immediately focus on where action matters most. This is the Hotspot Intelligence Board. It turns thousands of parking records into a ranked list of action points. Each hotspot is shown with a readable location name, enforcement priority, violation count, road blockage, network importance, and peak violation window. Officers can filter by station, class, or road type, then inspect the exact hotspot. So the system does not just say where violations happened, it explains where enforcement should begin. Patrol Operations turns hotspot intelligence into a field-ready enforcement plan. Here, the agentic layer runs the daily planning workflow. It takes the highest priority hotspots, groups them by traffic station, and prepares station-wise patrol routes before the shift begins. In Route Planner, each route shows the stops, approximate distance, estimated duration, and officer hour requirement. The workflow then moves into Master Plan, where all station routes are combined into one reviewable city plan. After that comes approval, because this system is human in the loop. It recommends, but a senior officer stays in control. Finally, Dispatch Preview creates dry run instructions for officers and tow support, so the plan becomes operational before field execution. This is how the system moves from analytics to action. Feedback and escalation closes the field action loop. After patrol, officers can log what happened on ground, whether the hotspot was cleared, recurred, needed towing support, or required infrastructure review. Citizen reasons can also be captured, so the system understands whether illegal parking is caused by missing parking space, footpath encroachment, signage gaps, or repeated local pressure. The Structural Boost tab uses this feedback to identify hotspots that are not solved by patrol alone. Finally, Escalation Briefs turns recurring issues into review-ready evidence for BBMP or B2P leadership. So the workflow does not stop at detection. It learns from enforcement and pushes persistent problems toward action. This is what makes the system feedback-aware, not just dashboard-driven. Enforcement Impact compares Week 1 and Week 2 to show what changed after enforcement planning. Officers can quickly see pressure change, recurring hotspots, patrol focus, and escalation readiness. It acts as an evidence review layer, helping leadership decide what improved, what repeated, and what needs follow-up. Now we switch from the admin view to the traffic station portal. The station dropdown only shows stations with active scored hotspots, so every demo station has useful operational data. Here, we open up our pet traffic police station. This view is restricted to one station only. The officer does not see the full city dashboard or all station data. On the overview, they get active hotspots, structural issues, patrol-responsive locations, seasonal patterns, patrol priorities, and escalation reviews. The Hotspots tab gives the station-specific map and hotspot list. Patrol shows the route plan for that station. Feedback lets officers log field outcomes. Escalation tracks recurring issues that may need BBMP or BTP review. And Impact summarizes what changed for the station after enforcement planning. Thank you. This is GridLock Command, from city-level planning to station-level action.